From Las Vegas, Nevada, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
And we are underway here in Las Vegas. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down. Again, it's Henry. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because had the defense gotten it, they were already within the shadow of the goalpost.
And you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you've got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
A good work bringing that one back as he picks up about 16 on the return. And the Raiders will have a short field to work with as they take over. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Escaping the pressure right. Dances by him. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. They'll look to throw here. Got a man. It's Brown. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be second down. Looking to throw. Flush to his right. That'll be caught by Biletnikoff. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 12-yard line. They'll set up to throw. It's complete to Brown, right side. Touchdown, Raiders. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it winds up in 6 points for the Raiders. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. And now Jackson will look to throw it. A short throw caught by Andrews. That'll go for a gain of 7. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, Jackson. That is caught. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Throwing is Jackson. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Jackson. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And the Raiders pick it up. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. He'll look to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. First carry now for Alexander Madison. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Alexander Madison, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now 14-0. So that drive, 4 plays. And it was capped off by a touchdown scamper from Alexander Madison. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early? Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. The Raiders swarm in and block it.
Well, if you're ever wondering, should I believe my special teams coach about, these plays are valuable? Think no more. Huge play, big block, and now they've set up their offense inside the 10-yard line. A chance to score.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Raiders take the block punt and convert it into 6 points. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now 21-0. A nice, tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only 1 play to score it. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer, because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. To throw is Jackson. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now Jackson. That's complete to the fullback, Ricard. On the move past the 40. And finally down at the 36-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. A short throw caught by Andrews.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Now Jackson on 2nd down. Yet again, targeting and fighting Mark Andrews. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 24-yard line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. And Jackson throwing once more, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Now 2nd and 9. Here's Jackson to throw. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
They set up the screen for Henry. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. It's a 39-yard attempt, right hash. Tucker's kick is good, and the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. Well, still trailing here, but they do get the late field goal. Now their defense will try to keep this score right where it is heading into the locker room.
Yeah, and trailing it to break, you obviously don't want to go in off of a negative play. Give them credit for that one. Finding a way to put points on the board, give them any type of a spark, anything to build off of as they try and plan a comeback.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. And just like that, on we head to half number 2. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. They'll try and start this drive in the air, eluding the pressure right. And it's complete to Adams. He's to the 15, and he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Davante Adams, 72 yards. And the Raiders come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And they open the lead up now to 25. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'll start out here with the option left. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. Draw play. This is Henry. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Jackson looking to throw on third. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. The Ravens send their punter out now. Remember, though, he did have one blocked earlier. Call it a 48-yard punt. Give them 9, though, on the return. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And that's caught inside the 35. And now they're in the hurry-up. They go play action here on 1st down. A throw left side complete to Biletnikoff. Touchdown! A great effort there. 31 yards.
And the Raiders have got it on cruise control.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And the Raiders pick it up. And they'll be at the 18-yard line. Great field position here in the red zone. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down.
And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. And that's complete to Adams. Touchdown, Raiders. Davante Adams with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter.
And the Raiders get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Now 2nd and 5.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. And the Raiders call on a nickel set for 3rd down. Jackson now. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 48-yard line. Inside handoff, Henry. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Jackson, options out left. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson.
A short one there, caught by Likely.
And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line, well short of the 1st. We're off to the 4th quarter here on Christmas Eve. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Well, he might be the best kicker the game's ever seen, and we've seen him hit from 66, which is the all-time record. But anything 60-plus, that's a very low percentage kick.
There he goes left side. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. A big play there. 48 yards. And the Raiders continue to pour it on here in the fourth. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Raiders pick it. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for 6 and a Raider touchdown. Carlson on for the PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And they have done themselves absolutely no favors to earn a win today in this one, Charles. The turnover woes continue. On that last drive, they had that fumble that led to a touchdown.
And, Brandon, I would say they have a mission on this drive, and the bottom line is protect the football and just put together something that they can let the last drive go. Yeah, it was a bad play. They gave up points, but that doesn't mean it has to go that way the rest of this ball game. Do what you do best on offense and try and put the ball in the end zone yourself.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Jackson.
He's got Derrick Henry again, back-to-back catches.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 12 more yards for him there. It's a 1st down. Henry up the middle. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory.
Now a 2nd and 2.
Now it's Jackson. Completes it to Aguilar. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson.
On the throw led him too much that time. It's incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. From the gun, it's Jackson.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 15-yard line. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
And he'll get this underneath to Henry.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
From the 5 now, 2nd and a yard.
Now it's Jackson. And it's caught. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to 1st and goal. Again, Jackson. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. And now it's blocked. That's a live ball scooped up by the offense. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
Well, they don't need to score here, that's for sure. They could just kneel it. They've got the huge lead late fourth quarter, but we'll see how they're feeling, Charles.
Yeah, we all know people out there who like to use every second of the clock, no matter what the score. And we know they don't need the points. They've scored in abundance already. Let's find out how they want to finish this ball game.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.